So I had to go back in, take out the valve core and clean up because it was leaking at the side surfaces of gunk that was stuck on the inner sides when you screw on your valve core. Do I have a valve core here? See where that rubber gasket is? It doesn't only leak up from inside. There's another gasket between the brass and the chrome, and it seals because there's spring pressure pulling up like a valve, intake valve on an engine. But then you have the outer surface, which is that black gasket you see there. Well, there was gunk down in here. When I tried to put in the new gasket, it was leaking, so I had to take it back out, get in there with like a dental pick and clean it out. And now I'm testing for a leak, but I'm not using soapy water. All I'm doing is using a little, like refrigerant oil, Nylog, and seeing if anything happens there. I have it at 191 PSI. It's on the low side. Good enough for government work. Is no bubbles coming. So now I'm gonna take this back out, put a valve core removal tool in here, and vacuum through a valve core removal tool with the valve removed. And I might take off this one too. They put a retrofit fitting in here and they don't have a cap on it. Why don't they have a cap on it? Because the cap just makes it long enough when you close this hinge, it hits. And what happens is some guys would put they have a long version of this on the high side. They would put that on there, young guys with no experience. They forget about this hood coming down, this latch lever comes out, and it would shear off and snap. You'd have it all full with refrigerant. The young guy is finished, inexperienced, he puts the knob back on, he stands back, he closes the hood, all of a sudden there's a big poof of refrigerant oil and refrigerant sticking out because he snaps off the fitting right off of the edge right there. So I'm gonna take the valve, the retrofit fitting off because the EPA were dumbasses and made us put shit on here that leaks anyway. The EPA was the cause of more leaks in this industry than anybody else in some things like this. They should have just mandated that everybody get refrigerant identifiers, and if you don't have one, go flip burgers. See you guys later. We'll be back.